out of bed, don't look at me now.
Well, I wish I could keep my breakfast down.
It's the morning the Adelaide Symphony Orchestra departs for their American Odyssey, and they've arrived early at the airport.
There we go, San Francisco, here we come. Thanks very much.
You need the itinerary, you know, the big printout.
The logistics of taking an orchestra across the world are massive. Renowned Indigenous musician William Barton frequently performs with the ASO, and he's carrying some special cargo.
This was handed down to me from my uncle's tribe when he passed away. Normally, it'd be broken up and buried with the elder who played it. Would most definitely be at the pinnacle of my life as a musician to take my culture, the culture of Aboriginal Australia, to the USA. Don't get to feed the cats and the dogs and the pigeons at the front of the house. There.
The musicians are on the way to Carnegie Hall via Sydney. They've boarded the inaugural A380 flight to San Francisco, and it only seems right to mark the occasion with some impromptu in-flight entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Barton.
I accept credit cards and checks and
No, that's never happened. We've never had musicians on board actually playing their instruments as they walk around.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco, where the local time here is approximately 10:26 a.m. today. It's still Wednesday the 14th.
The orchestra and a frisky mascot hop off in San Francisco to help kick off the G'day USA celebrations. It's the 6th year of the awareness campaign, which has been a great success, showcasing Australia's unique culture, tourism and industry.
It reinforces a relationship we've had with Australia, particularly Sydney and San Francisco, that goes back to a former sister city over 40 years ago.
I've got to go get my guitar from Carousel 4.
Very tiring, 24 hours, I think. People start to think about resting for tonight and tomorrow, and then into the reason why we're here.
While the orchestra head to their hotel before their first performance at LA's Royce Hall, the Qantas Choir, who arrived just hours earlier, are straight into the recording studio.
In Adelaide, which is the town that I'm from,
Yes.
we have this thing called WOMAD. It's like a festival, and you go and it's really hippie, and you can do like hippie moves. And my friend Rachel and I really want to throw in some hippie moves to this.
Hippie moves?
Is that okay with you?
Hippie moves now. It's time to move forward together.
Take it out, baby.
It's forward together. It's time to move forward. Nice.
We've just arrived in LA this morning, and it's been all go-go.
We're a mix of the Australian Girls Choir and National Boys Choir.
It's time to move forward together.
The choir are recording a song for a G'day USA event in New York next week.
It's a special song. It's based on the Kevin Rudd speech saying sorry to the Indigenous people.
It's time to move forward together.
Okay, one more click.
Never. It's time to move forward together.
Get them to sway.
It's time to move forward together.
I know they're tired.
It's time to move forward together. It's time to move forward together. It's time to move forward together.
Wow! Unbelievable! Good night, LA!
Meanwhile, William Barton is on the move. He's catching up with American didgeridoo player Will Thorne.
My brother bought a didgeridoo when I was like 11 in Costa Rica at this Australian-run little hippie shack.
Douglas?
William.
William, nice to meet you, William. You're the man. It all happens around you.
Okay, come on in.
Today, William is going to work with Will's boss, Douglas Kirkland. Douglas is a legend of the photography world. For more than 50 years, he's captured images of some of Hollywood's most famous people.
My career started many years ago. Frankly, I got started photographing celebrities when a very young and beautiful Elizabeth Taylor said she'd give me an opportunity to photograph her, and that started my career. And then I went on to traveling with Judy Garland, Marilyn Monroe, and I've worked on 160 movies. Recently, I've worked in Australia for 7 weeks. I loved it. Baz Luhrmann is one of my favorites, and Nicole and Hugh Jackman. I shouldn't stop there. There's so many great people, but I love Australia. That's no secret.
If I were to, obviously hire him as my photographer for the day, I'd have to, I don't know, sell my guitars and all my instruments and everything, and probably go busk on the street for about 5 years. So, it was a really great privilege to actually meet him.
You comfortable?
Yep.
You look great. You look wonderful. The man is a real maestro, a genius, and you realize that as you hear him start playing, and I want to see that. I want to see that in his face.
And William's about to find out just how Douglas gets the shot he wants from his subjects.
Have some fun! Woo! Yeah, right here! Come on, raise hell, yeah! Yeah, do it! Yeah! Woo! Yes! Okay, yeah! Yes! You look great. We've done it, man. We've done this.
Cool.
Woo! Yeah!
Next on Australia Plays Broadway, a last-minute hiccup before the orchestra's first performance.
Lost a couple, but I'll go without them.
And later, a cold welcome to New York City.